Wargaming just released their biggest pay-to-win scheme, loot boxes within loot boxes within loot boxes. Yes, that's right, and if that isn't inflammatory enough, you can get the Chieftain Mk.6, a tier 10 British heavy by gambling and opening up epic loot boxes. And if you get really unlucky, you can spend up to $1,500 in order to unlock it. This tank is incredibly special, as I've been waiting for it to release for years now. In this video, I'm going to be playing it for the very first time. But here's a twist. Is it actually worth the hype? Or is it just another overpriced, overhyped cash cow? The Chieftain Mk.6 might just be the most powerful heavy tank in the game, or it might be a perfectly polished trap designed to squeeze every last bit of your credit card. So buckle up and let's find out. So guys, here we have the Chieftain. Note, it's not T95 FE4201 Chieftain, it's the Chieftain Mk.6. And now looking at these two tanks, it is noticeably bigger, like a lot bigger than the other one. And it's also got a massive cupola. The cupola on the old Chieftain is actually quite small in comparison with the new one. We actually look at tanks on GG, you saw that this tank has absolutely zero armor on the side. As for the gun stats are pretty amazing, as we already saw. Aiming time, really good DPM. I'm running the full min-max equipment, and let's hop into the first game. Let's see how it actually fares. Alright, we are going to be playing on live oaks. This tank can actually play very nicely hull down on the zero line. So let's go all the way to the zero line and see what this tank can offer in terms of hull down potential. The tank does come with really good APCR shells, very fast, they barely drop any penetration. It also comes with HE shells, which have insane 140mm of penetration. However, they only have 700 velocity, which is very slow. The tank is, I would say it's fast. I mean, for a heavy tank it's fast. The enemy team is also gathering here. I think I'm gonna do the full push. There's the Sharmurat. Already putting in the first shot. The gun is very good. It's literally laser. Now I'm gonna look forward to pushing this Cobra. I think he's turning, so I'm gonna load an HE shell for him. And we actually do have his side, which means we can put a massive HE shell into him. And we can probably do another one. Didn't pen that one for some reason. Oh yeah, this tank gets a lot of RT attention. I did play one game earlier, and the amount of RT attention it gets is absolutely insane. I mean, that is to be expected, right? You're playing a Chieftain, so that is warranted. That's the E3, and once again, you can see that the gun is insane. And all you have to do is just buy a couple of loot boxes. Within loot boxes, that's all you have to do. There's the Jagdpanzer. Now, the turret of this tank is not as good as the old Chieftain. In fact, it's actually pretty weird, because you do have a lot of weird angles that are just extremely weak. In my opinion, it's basically a trade-off in getting a better gun, which means that you cannot really reliably see hull down anymore with this tank. This guy goes down pretty fast, and the enemy is pushing the city very aggressively. I'm gonna go down, cross all the way here, go down under. There's a Sharmurat. We actually spot the T-Honda. Oh, unlucky. Anyway, let's keep pushing here. Contender is looking pretty much in the open. Oh, okay. Alright, there's the E1. Again, laser gun hand link. Very unlucky RNG there, to be honest. Yep. I gotta angle myself, because they have these people like fully aimed. Yeah, there's not much happening for now. They're just sticking the ridgeline, and they're actually... Oh, that's pretty bad. One of the mediums have CVS. Okay, well, that is very bad. I think that one of the mediums went to the middle. Basically, at this point, we lost already because we don't have the HP. I'm one shot. When you're gonna get targeted by multiple opponents, there's no chance for you to bounce shells, because you have literally no front armor, and you can only rely on the turret at certain angles to bounce enemy shots. So some sniping shots on the guys that are crossing here, like that guy. One. Can maybe get one more. Gonna run all the way though. They also have a light tank. I completely forgot that they have a light tank. Gun depression is looking pretty good, but my penetration drops a lot over distance, actually, as you can see. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this guy's just gonna keep me spotted here. I'm gonna push a little bit forward. I have no chance to go back anymore. There's the 140. And yeah, once again, tank has zero armor. It is not like the old Chieftain. Now, let's look at the armor model of the new Chieftain versus the old Chieftain. As you can see, the old Chieftain's turret is extremely sturdy. I mean, you have up to 500mm of effective armor on the turret. You got a very small cupola, which also has armor. The new one has got a massive cupola. You have some random bits and pieces of armor that is completely like making it unreliable. The lower plate is 110mm. On the old one, it's 223. I want to show you something. Look at the side armor. Yes, that's correct. You can pen the new Chieftain like this. Why is that? Because you can just overmesh the side armor. Can you do that with the old Chieftain? No, you cannot. You have up to 400mm of effective armor. Yes, Malinovka. Finally, a map where we can test out the gun and the turret armor. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 heavy tanks. Most of them should be able to make it in time on the hill, so we should be able to meet them. Anyway, let's go up the 0 lines. Let's see what's what. Hello there. Oh, I assume it's very close. Okay. Oh, the ISN is in a position where I can actually just farm him. Put him on track. Yeah, missed. Okay. I mean, he's just 3 damage at this point. Yeah, this guy can do damage, whatever. But we have to now abuse our DPM and do as much as possible. Okay, I'm not gonna take a second one from that guy, though. He's actually very aggressive. I'm gonna start pushing up top. Have to be careful not to get hit on the side. Always have to make sure that you're rotating the turrets, because you got this massive cupola, so you want to hide that. Okay, the gun is working very nicely for those cupola snipes. Oh, there's the 100. Good morning. No damage. Weird. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's exactly what I'm in. And he killed my gunner as well with that shot, which is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna concentrate on the bottom here. Oh, this guy is very aggressive. I don't know why this guy didn't run with the IS-7. Because of the lack of armor, you constantly have to micromanage in this tank. It's very easy to get shot from multiple angles. Yeah, okay. The potential for doing lots of damage here is absolutely massive. Ever since the end above, though, I don't feel any brave pushing, because I just cannot pen him in the turret anymore, right? Okay. Bounces, which is good. I'm gonna put him back on track. Nope. Wow, that reload though. His Ian is kind of OP nowadays. Nice, perfect, he's dead. Okay, now time to test out the hold-on capabilities of this tank. Very, very nice. Okay, I'm not gonna peek fully, because they have a lot of TDs. It's not really worth it. I mean, the guy's on 200 HP. Oh, there's a pattern. Oh, and the RD. Big shot. Shoot the RD as well. Killing the RD would be massive here. Yes, very nice. Well, the type made a sacrifice. We killed the RD and the pattern for that. Well, the situation is that they have still a spotting tank with the bed shed, and they have 4 TDs, so we're just gonna have to wait around. I'm gonna get off, though. They have a lot of tanks on the H1 position. Wow. Our 432 is doing some interesting spot, but he's doing spotting on the wrong side. We cannot support him there. Nobody has render range. There's the 75. He's actually in the open. It's pretty good. Pretty good. You can put him in the lower plate. Oh, and I'm spotted. That's pretty bad. The badge is very close now. I'm gonna run, like ASAP. Oh, okay. The guy's a one-man army at this point. My best bet is just to sit here and wait, honestly. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, big one. There's the bad shit. He actually went there. Wow. He's gonna push me from this side here. Come to load HE. Ah, no. Okay. Damn, 9.9. I don't know if he had one blind shot there. Let's see. 10,333 damage, ladies and gents. That is what this tank can do. Alright, now we are playing a city map. Raumfalte is one of those Chieftain maps, right? That you can actually do a lot of damage on. Let's see how this light version can actually manage on the 1-2 line. Alright, nothing crazy here. I'm just coming to this position. I'm gonna place so that my cupola is hidden behind the wall here. There's the first enemy target. This guy's gonna peek again. I think he cannot hide because he's too tall. Massive cupola shot. Once again, the gun shines through. Just gotta be a little bit lucky to hit that. As you can see, it's okay. Eventually we are gonna hit, guys. You know, it's the big... There we go. These guys are getting a bit more aggressive now. This is good for us, because if they do push through, I'm gonna have an easier time doing damage. Yep. There's the VKB. Once again, the laser gun handling at this range... At this range is just insane. Okay, I'm gonna load HE try. They're actually gonna start pushing here. Okay, I just wanted to see how much damage we're doing with HE. Yeah, I'm gonna drop and go push this side here. Okay. I'm just gonna push him. The reload of this tank is very good. I mean, 6 seconds. You don't need anything more than that. You need any less reload than that, basically. Getting to tortoise levels of reload. Oh, cross here. Go for the BZ. Yeah, I'm gonna push the MX now. There's not much else to do in this game. Yeah, that gun is just something else, man. Oh, did you see that? I have no gun depression over my back. Oh, you have no gun depression over your back at all. Look at that. You can go from all the way up there to all the way down there. Okay, you have to be really, really careful with that. I'm gonna load HE. I'm pretty sure you can pen them. Yeah, 570. How much damage am I gonna be able to do? Oh, I can pen his front. Alright. Yeah, definitely a glass cannon, this one. That's what it feels like. There's the FV, and 6.1. He's actually pushing in. Oh, he's completely invisible now. Come on, almost. Ah, it's okay. I mean, 6.1k damage. And here we are playing on Westfield, this time against double artillery, and they only have one heavy tank. Gonna have to rush all the way there and see what the enemy brings to the table. Their DBV is very aggressive. I wonder if I can pen the DBV with HE on this thing. I'm pretty sure I can. It's still like 140mm, which is quite a lot. Now the gun depression is obviously going to be great. I mean, it's a Chieftain, right? Oh, there's the Bliskavica crosses there. That's very interesting. Ooh, this guy's crossing. Try and track him. He's got the HP booster, so it's not gonna be easy. Again, there's the Bliskavica. Again, very, very good gun handling. He has around 10 seconds of reload. I'm gonna go for the PZ back. He does have this small little weak spot next to the gun. There we go. Okay, the Bliskavica can actually shoot. Oh yeah, the RD is doing a lot of damage. 241. The E3 is pushing in as well. Ooh, look at that. E3 is very aggressive though. That's a problem. Alright, he fired though. This thing is not that fast though, like engagement wise. You do need a little bit of time to get up to speed. That's what it feels like. Can do one more on the Foch. It does feel very comfy though on these ridgeline fights. As an Ascon shoot or as a Chieftain shoot, it feels very, very comfy. There's the Foch. There's the Foch. Object 268 with 400mm of pen will go through. That Foch can pen us very, very easily. As you saw, the armor model is not the most reliable. Let's just say that. I'm gonna run, however, because if this E3 gains position and he shoots me, I'll be a one-shot. Go here on the outside, wait for my team to catch up, and then go in for the kills and the damage on the ridgeline. I'm gonna push up a little bit. Oh, that's really, really bad. That is really, really, really bad. I'm not sure what made that guy go there, but that's really bad. Yeah, I'm gonna die now. That was really, really random. Once again, you don't have the safety net of the old Chieftain. You will be penetrated, no matter what. We are playing on Redshire, and once again, it's tier 9 matchmaking. I've got a really, really good spawn to make it all the way there and do some early game damage on the crossing. I've got Bond Turbo, and you can see the equipment right now on the screen. I'm running Rammer, Turbo, and Experimental HP, because I know that these British tanks love to get ammo wrecked and fuel tanked, so it's gonna be your biggest friend. Picking up here, the lower plate is massive, so I'm running the risk of getting shot already. There's one guy. Okay, T-30 is already there. That's not good, because he either had a really good spawn. Oh. Oh, okay. I just got panned in the turret. I just got panned in the turret by a Gorilla. Big problem with this tank is that you can only kind of play hull down. You cannot go on a side scrape. Let me demonstrate how that would work. I want to show you guys. I don't know where the Gorilla penned me from, but very interesting. This guy fired, so I'm gonna get a shot in. Yeah, I named the shot with the stock gun. Will pen. Okay. Yeah, the cupola is massive. That cupola is massive, ladies and gents, and you will get penetrated every single time. As you can see, the whole thing is a massive weak spot. This tank so far feels like a great tank if you are left alone. Yeah, you cannot side script. It's impossible to bounce shots. But maybe I'm just getting really unlucky with these battles. Who knows? But that gorilla pen in the beginning, man. I mean, that already marked my mood for these battles. I mean, I cannot really go anywhere at this point with no HP, and you hope that you are going to be left alone. But that's a really bad approach for a heavy tank. I mean, heavy tanks are not gonna be left alone. It's not a medium. It's not a TD that's redlining like a gorilla or a DBV. I'm gonna load HE for this guy. Oh yeah, the H is nice on this. Maybe we can do one more. Who's dead? There's the FE. It was a very quick battle. I mean, 15-4 in 5 minutes. But still, the point that I'm trying to make is that if you cannot take shots like this, that's really not good. Alright, another great scenario for me to present you this tank. Erlenberg, you're playing as double RD. This map or the other Chieftain would be absolutely insane because you can go fully Haldan in a lot of places. But again, close range scenario and having a huge cupola like that is not gonna be easy to manage. The plan is to go to that corner there and shoot the crossing tanks. They have a crown wagon already there. It's gonna be very hard to deal with, so I'm not even gonna bother. Already getting RT. 200 damage for that. Did not even hit in the vicinity. Not sure what that is. They're just pushing with the I7s fully. Absolutely nothing here. Oh, there you go. There's the 6 TP. There's the E3, finally. I'm gonna have to play passive though. I wait for them to make a play. Pushing into a 6 TP, an E3 and a Minotauro with this tank is not gonna be great. What I could do is I could cross there and start bullying the crown. I'm gonna try that. This guy's a 2-shot. This guy's not paying attention, which is perfect. Put a big one into his side. Go hull down and let the miracle happen. AK going hull down with a Chieftain, right? This guy just go AFK? I think this guy might have just go AFK, man. Okay. You can actually pan the... Oh, he woke up. Good morning. A little bit too late. You know what? It's 6-0. I'm just gonna go in, dude. Enjoy, E3. Enjoy, bro. And he's dead as well. He's not even trying to move in. I'm just gonna go for this guy. Go for this guy. Okay, I think he has 8 seconds between the shells, so I easily get a shot out. Put him on track. Alright, again, DPM is very good. The DPM, right? And the gun handling. Once again, as long as you're not getting targeted, you are gonna be having a lot of fun with this tank. As soon as you're getting targeted though, which means getting shot at, you're gonna have a bad day. 4.6, 15-1, and the game ended in 6 minutes. Alright, we are playing as 2 junk. This time they have a lot of heavy tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, only 5. Never mind. What I usually do on this map is very simple. I go to the corner, I wait for them to peek, and I shoot the south at the same time. I have 2 light tanks per team, which is good. We're gonna be able to probably do some damage here on the field. I'm gonna keep close here, ready to pop up and do some damage. Already first guy there. 3, 2, 1. Bam. And that guy's completely gone. They have a 6 TP there. Not gonna stay up for too long because I'm spotted. Oh, already. Yeah, Artie is doing so much damage to this 500. I like how they were both ready to shoot, man. I'm gonna peek here, see if there's anything here. The cupola's on the right side, which sucks, you know. Yeah, upper plate. He just penned me once again. Once again, what I said stands. This tank cannot peek into anything. Unless you're hull down, you cannot peek into anything. Also, I think they have nothing on this side, because look where our EBR is. It's completely on the 1-2 line. They might push soon and cross, and then we'll be able to do some damage. Yeah, that's the first guy. First guy, T49. He's gonna keep going. We can do another one. It's a one-shot. I'm looking to push into this side, though. There's the RD. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Hello. Again, use my DPM to send this guy back to the garage. T30 is getting very aggressive here. Oh, I was hoping that 268 would not realize, but he did. There he is. Wow, he's actually very low as well. I mean, the enemy team is not gonna win this one, that's for sure. Sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna get into position so I can shoot the Leo and the other guy if he gets spotted. Oh wow, he got basically vaporized. I don't think he realizes I'm gonna be able to shoot him in a second. Strange. Rather strange. He's on fire. Yeah, and the game is practically over now. Kill the T-30. Managed to confuse him for as long as I could, but yeah, it doesn't matter, because that guy just kills me. Anyway, we did 4.1. I traded like a bot. I wanted to demonstrate how unreliable the armor on this tank is. I mean, we block 0 damage, literally. Okay, Ghost Town with a tier 9 matchmaking. On this map, especially in an assault, there's not any Haldan positions you can utilize from this side. So the plan is to go to this corner and aim at the crossing. Usually you can get 1 or 2 shots on the crossing tanks. You can aim all the way in the beginning. There's a guy already there. There's one. There we go. Finally. Another one. Wow. Did you see that? Look at the angle. You cannot really peek with this tank. That's a big problem. This guy is playing with the T-32 gun. Okay, the gorilla's in the corner. I'm not gonna peek him. I think I'm gonna cross soon. Go for the E5. Yeah, my plan is to get in there. We have control over the top side, so we can kill the E5. Let's try side scripting against a tier 8 gun. I'm gonna push to the corner just so I can get a better angle. Oh, that's not good. He's actually, yeah, it was more important to shoot me than to fall back and not get killed by the FP. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Char. Time to all those HE shells. There's the Foch. Yeah, this guy's just gonna get farmed by the team. Okay, very weird the game. Gonna wait for the spot. I know there's DBR, but there we go. They still have an STRV somewhere. Okay. Oh, he's up there. Okay. Nah. There he is. Wow, he killed my loader. Yeah, the loader dies in this tank a lot. Maybe you wanna have the mentor commander ability. That was pretty disheartening. I blocked 300 damage. My point stands, this tank is a glass cannon. Anyway, I played 9 games with the Chieftain. We did 4.7k damage, which is, you know, pretty good. But the 10k damage game brings it up a lot. Once again, the takeaway with this tank is that as long as you don't get targeted, as long as you're not the main character, you are going to be doing a lot of damage. Anything else, it's gonna be very painful to play this tank. Armor-wise, this tank is completely bad. However, the gun is very good, exemplary. You get really good aiming time, you get really good dispersion, very good DPM, you get some very nice penetration values on the HE. Before I wrap up, I wanna make one thing absolutely clear. No matter how strong or fun this tank may be, this practice is just not okay. I do not recommend spending money on these pyramid loot boxes to try and get it. Locking content behind layers of random chance is an extremely exploitative practice, and it sets a dangerous precedent for the game and its community. Reviewing this tank isn't an endorsement of how it's sold. It's a way to inform all of you guys about how it fares in the game. Don't reward predatory monetization, and do not get loot boxes if you care about the future of this game. Speak with your wallet.